Hey everybody, welcome back to episode 7 of our Valheim Let's Play. Glad you all are here. It's great to see you. Non-live, you know what I mean. Anyway, hey, here's the plan today. We're going to go ahead and collect some copper and some tin, and we're going to get into the Bronze Age. So what we're going to do is we're going to head to one of the nearest copper nodes that I have marked, and we're going to go ahead and get our coppering on. So we are going to try the strategy of building campfires around our mining operation to see if that keeps the gray dwarfs away. I don't know. We won't know until we try, and I've never tried it before, so I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to give it a shot. Also, I have brought both of my mining picks with me. Some may be wondering why, because I plan to stay out there until both of my picks are toast. Okay, until both of those picks are toast. So I'm gonna stay out there. I'm gonna break rock until my picks break, and then we will come back with what we have. And we're gonna make a cart first. We are making a cart first because I want to be able to bring back a lot and store a lot. And here's a very close mining deposit that we're actually going to start at. So this is interesting. We've got some action already. Right, we've got a gray dwarf that wants to come and say hi. So let's go ahead and get our campfires placed. Usually, you don't really want to do a lot of operations in the Black Forest at night. Okay, it's usually not something you want to do. All of your mining is going to attract a lot of attention, but that's why we're trying this idea or strategy of building campfires. We're missing stones. Hey, that's okay. We're gonna actually end up with an abundance of stone here as we go ahead. So we're gonna start breaking rock, and then we'll complete and finish our campfires as we have. Okay, so that gray dwarf walked right within the campfires. Okay, not what I was anticipating. Maybe I've made the campfires too far away from our mining node. We'll see. We'll have to be paying attention. To see if gray dwarves walk through them or around them. But really, this is why I'm kind of showing you guys, sharing this footage here, so that we can see whether or not this works together. I'm not sure if I can expect much from it, but we'll see. Eat. Okay, how many stone we have? We have 8 stone, so I'm going to go ahead, break rock enough to get 10 stone so that I can make 2 more campfires. Maybe we place them closer to the deposit here. Oh, Huygen wants to talk to me here. What's up, homie? I found ore. Yes, I have. I have found ore. We might need more wood, though, because when I destroy these campfires, I'm going to get the stone back, but I'm not going to get wood back. We're going to go ahead and destroy them, and we're going to get them placed closer to our deposit here. You have to be somewhat careful, because we may have to dig below. But see how I dropped that campfire? And that guy he like split. He's like, I don't want anything to do with this place. Okay, so these guys are running right up to the edge. So maybe something like this works if you want to put down this many campfires. I don't know. Honestly, it's probably just best if we go rest and come back, but I want to try this idea, you know? I mean, it might work really good if we found 2 deposits close together. Then you could just ring both deposits with a perimeter. Let's get one more down. Okay. Alright, let's keep breaking rock. We're going to break rock here. So, what do we want to do today? Well, we want to make our cart, and so that we can really get to producing. You know what I mean? We really want to get to that bronze production. We're going to go right into bronze armor, I think. I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do, is go right into bronze armor. Troll armor will probably kill some trolls, so you can see troll killing. But to be honest with you, I'm usually more of somebody who enjoys mitigation, mainly because of how reckless I can play the game. I tend to play recklessly, and that's not a good thing. Okay, so see those gray dwarfs? I think this could work. I think if I had the materials, I think I could keep them off of me. They're just... Yep, so they're going to come in now because I don't have anything over that way. There's a shaman there. Is the shaman scared? Okay, so the shaman, and then I bet you the brutes. I bet... Ooh, that's a 1-star. I bet both shamans and brutes. I bet neither are scared. Okay, so we're going to break out. We're going to bust out the old stag breaker now, because... I gotta get rid of this shaman. Shaman's a massive threat. These guys are gonna drop wood and stone for me, though. Okay, not too bad. I just went two-handed stag hammer there. I just said, you know what? With this amount of action, I gotta be careful. I don't have any stamina. Ooh, he's gonna get me with this poison, darn it. Just trying to avoid that. Here you go. It's nighttime. This is what happens at night. You get a lot of action. You know, proper prior planning and all of that. Alright, so how we sitting? We've got 27 wood. 26 stone. Let's go ahead and make some more campfires. So, the big mammer jammers, as we could see there, the shaman, and I would feel good at betting money. Both the shamans and the brutes will ignore the fire. That they aren't afraid of the fire. But is it just me? And maybe it was just me. But was this working for all of the... Was this working for all of the, like, the lower ones? Like the regular gray dwarfs? I felt like it was working. Okay, we're missing some stone. So, I don't know. I think I'm going to hold out hope. Again, I'm just trying this. I've never tried this before. I'm not sure the juice is worth the squeeze. Here's a shaman. Again. Okay, so he's going to go ahead and attack my campfires. All right, homie. I wanted to try this and find out if this was a thing that could work or not. And it does seem to work for things that are not shamans or brutes. I don't want to deal with a brute. Okay, so there's a... I don't know if you just saw that, but that campfire... Okay, there's a brute. And I'm not sure we've got the block skill to block a brute, but we're going to try. Get out here. Okay. This brute is going to tear me up. I am doing, like, no damage to him. Alright, so maybe our experiment's over. Maybe the experiment is over of trying to do this at night. Because we've got a lot of attention. Yeah, alright. We're going to bail. We're going to rest. We're going to come back. We're going to do this during the day. Sorry about that. Hey, you know what? You got to try, but at this stage, I'm whacking these brutes over the head with a baseball bat, basically a Valheim slugger, and it just doesn't get the job done. So what our goal is, or what usually my goal is, or my priorities, I guess I'll call it. What my priorities end up being are, I get the materials for tools first. Okay, so we're gonna get a bronze pick. We're going to get a bronze axe, so that this way I can get birch. So I need fine wood so I can make the next level bow. So we're going to get our 2 tools first. And then after that, we'll probably get some stronger weapons and definitely the buckler. So the next level shield. And then after that, we'll probably go armor. Yeah, that's probably the plan. So I've got some on me. I mean, it's only copper, though. I don't have any tin on me. But that's okay, because we're really coming back to sleep. Really just coming back to sleep. So we're going to come back and get our sleep on. I am going to go ahead and throw some copper in. Alright, and we'll let that do its thing while we sleep. Nice little trick here. If you put stuff in your... smelter and you sleep, or even your kiln, basically if you put stuff in anything that is processing it and you go to sleep, you're going to wake up with all of those goodies waiting for you to handle in your hands. Oh, except for that one. I must have been that close to morning. Interesting. Alright, so it said I can make a forge. I don't think we'll make a forge just yet because we need bronze. We need a lot of bronze. Alright, so let's see. Let's go ahead and get stuff repaired. I need bronze nails first because I really want to make that cart. Let's go ahead and just chuck some of this in. Let's cook this neck tail. A little foggy of a morning for us. That's all right. We'll survive it. I have faith in us. Oh, that was boar meat that I put on there. Okay. Let's get some of this stuff put back in here. Get our bags. Maybe we don't need to clean up our bags too much because I'm really not carrying tons. Yeah, okay, let's do this. Let's do this, and we're going to head back. So yeah, really these episodes, these next several episodes are going to be about us getting upgrades. I'll spare you, I will truly spare you all of the, not all of the, but most of the exciting mining footage. It's so exciting. But we are going to be doing a lot of mining so that we can get some upgrading going on. We've already tried our campfire experiment, and, well, it was worth the experiment, but we'll pass. We'll pass. We're just going to do our mining during the day, I think. Want to get bronze nails so I can make a cart, and with a cart, that will allow me to haul a lot more on these runs. But terrain can be tricky with a cart. So beware that just because there's a cart in the game does not necessarily make it easy to use. Terrain can be a tricky thing with our carts. So I'm hoping that I'm able to use the cart with effectiveness and all is well, but only time is going to tell. You know what I should be doing? I need to be eating something that gives me some more stamina. I'm hopped up on health here, and my stamina is paying a price for it. Stamina's paying a price for it. So yeah, so I want to go ahead and get a bunch of mining done and get some item upgrades and stuff. You know, it's tough because the Black Forest, guys, is really it's very procedural. Like, okay, you kill Eikthyr, you get access to the Black Forest. Okay, for me, step one, Surtling cores, right? Go find burial chambers, get Surtling cores, so that I can make my kiln and my smelter. Okay, check. Got to build a forge, so we got to get a kiln and a smelter, right? All right, after that, what do you got to do? You got to go get your ore. Okay, you're going to go get your ore. Okay, check. Working on getting our ore right now. After you get your ore, you're going to build upgrades, right? You're going to build upgrades. Maybe you're going to build all of the different bronze weapons and test them and see what you like, what fits your playstyle the most. So Black Forest is, you could certainly, I mean, you know, we don't have to spend tons of time in the Black Forest. We could, you know, we could rush a fine bow, upgrade it a couple of times, get fire arrows, and hey, we could go fight the Elder, right? But you do need copper and bronze. Not all the way through the game, but you'll still find yourself needing those, especially when you create yourself some distant outposts, right? So that you can do some more resource collection and gathering, right? So you're never going to be done going to the Black Forest, in my opinion. It's like the Black Forest is, you're just always going to end up going to the Black Forest throughout the game. So get to know it. So after you upgrade your items in the Black Forest, you're going to go kill Elder. And when you kill Elder, you now get a crypt key, swamp key. And with that, you can start to go into the swamps and go find yourself some crypts that you then go into so that you can go find iron. And guess what? You're going to rinse and repeat. You're going to go do iron runs, and you're going to smelt your iron, and you're going to upgrade your gear until you're happy with your gear so that you can go fight bone mass. I mean, it's kind of, so when you talk about the theme park part of the game, okay? The theme park part of the game is following the biomes, killing the bosses, and being able to go into the next zones of the game, right? That's kind of the theme park part of it. What you do in between each ride in the theme park is really going to dictate how much you get out of this game, right? What you do I gotta be careful. I'm gonna end up running into all my fires. So what are we gonna do? Well, we're gonna work some on our base. Okay, we're gonna work some on our base. We may experiment with some of the different bronze weapons. I'm excited to get to the Iron Age. I am excited to get there, but I'm not gonna necessarily rush things. Not gonna necessarily. We won't draw it out, right? We won't draw it out. I mean, we've got like basically nothing but a fledgling of a base started, so we've got all kinds of work to do on a base. So we're gonna go ahead, and I want to exhaust the durability on this pickaxe before we take back whatever it is we managed to load up on. I am probably gonna toss. You know what I might be able to do? I might just... I don't have a workbench down, so I don't know if we can craft. Let's see if we can craft. Can we craft piles of stone without a workbench? Let's see. I don't have 50 stone on me, huh? Okay. But it looks like I could. Okay, good to know. All right. So really, your journey in Valheim is going to be kind of dictated on what you do in between taking out bosses. There's quite a bit of replayability here if you're a builder, if you like to build, if you like to explore, because the world is huge. But if you're somebody who likes to feel like they've beat a game, and so they see the 5 bosses as beating the game, then you may not get as much out of it as somebody like myself who's an explorer and a builder, right? Like... It's kind of what I do because I find exploring and building therapeutic. And so that's how I like to spend my time. At some point in time, probably when we exhaust this copper deposit, we'll go find tin because we're going to have a decent amount of copper going, but we're going to need to find some tin so we can make some bronze nails because we want to make that cart. And obviously, I want to get a bronze pickaxe. And I like to upgrade my bronze pickaxes, honestly. I typically will upgrade them. One of the first things I upgrade just so that I can stay out here longer. Because I like to stay out here and get my... I like to make it worth it, any time I spend out here. So these fires actually, I mean, really, if you think about it, the fires haven't... I haven't been bothered too much in the day, right? Like, we've killed 1 or 2, but... they don't want to go buy these fires. So, I don't know. Is it worth it? Is it not worth it? Let me know in the comments if you think it's worth it or not. Let me know in the comments if you think it's worth... If it seemed worth it or not. I'm definitely on the fence. I don't know yet if I could say it's worth it or not. That guy just straight, walked through the fire. But yeah, I'm not sure if it's worth the time. I definitely don't think it is during the nighttime. I think it's still best to sleep at night, and let the woodland creatures of the Black Forest have the evening to themselves. Okay, pick's about to break. Pick broke. All right, so we're gonna head back. Okay, and we're just gonna rinse and repeat this. This is kind of what your experience is going to be like when you're in the Black Forest. Oh, pop acre is you're just gonna kind of rinse and repeat this process, right? Build. That's why I like to build. That's why I like to find a good place near Black Forest, but also near the coast to build my base. But at the same time, stay far enough away from the Black Forest so that creatures aren't constantly attacking me when I'm building my base, right? So I feel like we've got a really good spot here that we found. We're near water, but we don't have that long of a run to do from Black Forest. Again, taking a cart through some of this terrain could be interesting, right? Could be interesting. So we'll have our hoe with us because we may need to alter some landscape for sure. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get some more copper cooking. All right, let's check on our coal. All right, so we're gonna have to crack these coals here. I make more kilns than smelters simply because we go through coal. You go through coal pretty bad. And so I want to obviously have enough of it. Okay. What do I need? I need 2 more stone to make myself a stone pile. So let's go see if we can't just find 2 stones real quick while that copper is cooking. Because I want to get rid of this 50 stones so that when I make my run back to the copper deposit and pick more stuff up, it's not weighing me down. You know, it's unnecessary weight. You can see we've already got a pile of stone over here. Because when you get your stone cutter, and we're building stone walls and stone floors and more crafting stations, well, stone continues to be a thing. Okay, so we're gonna run back right now. Okay. And I know this is a lot of the rinse and repeat process, but again, kind of wanted to show it at least once, because, you know, we may have some people, stop in and watch that have never played the game, right? So it doesn't hurt to get an idea of what you're in for, right? Like, know what you're getting into. And what you're getting into is a lot of rinse and repeat. I could have built closer. I could have tried to build closer, but my concern with building closer to the Black Forest was simply that when I'm doing building at night, which I do tend to build at night, Black Forest creatures will be attracted to the noise, and that means I'm going to be interrupted. And, well, I don't want to be interrupted, right? I mean, I don't want to be interrupted. Who wants to be interrupted? All right, so let's go ahead and finish up. You notice I haven't. So copper deposits can run underneath the ground. So I have done some digging, like right here. Here's a little bit of the copper deposit that's underneath the ground. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna have copper bars. I am gonna need to make my forge though, because I need the forge to make the copper or the bronze bars. So let's see here. Let's do this. Let's shed some weight so that I can get the rest. I want the rest of this copper, right? I want the rest of the copper more than anything. I'm not going to shed the wood. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and we're just going to break these up. The way I see it is, if these are kind of hanging about in my game world, then they may be taking up resources in the game world. So by breaking them up, maybe they're not. I don't know. Look at that. Now they're all over me. Now they're like, hey, where'd he come from? Okay, so we're going to run all of this copper back. We're going to get it in the smelter as well. We'll get some more coal cooking, and then we're going to go find ourselves some tin. Okay? We'll probably make ourselves a forge, too, when we're back. Real quick. And then we'll go find tin. And then we're going to be able to make bronze bars. And then once we get bronze bars, we're going for the bronze pick first. Then the bronze axe. Okay. We're going to get our cart All right, I want to get bronze nails so we can make a cart. When we have those 3 things, we'll continue to gather ore, and then we will begin to work on weapons, and we'll begin to work on armor. The order itself isn't like it's not important, right? Like the order can be whatever order you want it to be. So my order is just usually my preference, right? If I have a need for one thing over the other, can I build the... I don't know if I have room in our little itty bitty place for the forge. I do have room in here for the forge. I'm just not going to have room for many upgrades, but that's okay. I don't need upgrades right now. So we're going to build our forge, and you can see here, all right, I've got a whopping, currently one, that's right, one thing I can craft in here. Now, that's just because it requires copper, and that's where tin comes in. That's where tin comes in, and why tin is our friend. And tin is valuable because it helps us make bronze. And the bronze is when we really kind of get a huge flood of recipes. It's great. I'm just going to make sure these are full up. We did not leave any copper, right? We did not leave any copper at... yeah, I think these are needing probably coal. Yep. Yep. Takes a lot of coal to run a forge, y'all. Takes a lot of coal to run a forge. So we got 3 more copper. Okay, let's go ahead and get our stuff repaired, and then we're gonna go find tin. Got a little stuff on us. Let's go ahead and let's get a bit of a meal going there. There's so much resin. Like, resin is going to be something... Oh, hey, dwarf eyes. Keep dwarven eyes, guys, because dwarven eyes... we need dwarven eyes to make portals, okay? Dwarven eyes are important because you need dwarven eyes. They're part of the portal recipe. And speaking of portals, that's one of the things that we have to do, right? That's one of the things we'll be doing. We're going to be putting a portal near the vendor. And then we're going to have to run. We're going to have to make a trip up to the altar up here and put a portal up to the altar so that when we kill a boss, it's pretty easy for us to get there. So, all right. I know it's tedious, it's monotonous, not the most exciting stuff to watch. Let's see, how many do you have left in here? You have 8. Okay, so we're gonna have to break this up. I'm telling you, coal. Alright, let's see, what do we got? We've got 33 coal on us. I don't really want to run around with 33 coal, but we might do it anyway. We gotta go after tin. Ouch, my hit points. Alright, so we got a decent amount of copper. We need a lot more, but let's go ahead and go find ourselves some tin. Okay, tin. Where do you find tin? You find tin in the Black Forest near water. Okay? In the Black Forest near water. So we're going to go ahead and go find ourselves some tin. I'm going to show you tin in this episode. We're going to go ahead and pound some tin in this episode. And then we'll wrap it up there. And then in the next episode, you'll be able to see what you do with tin and copper and how you make bronze. And then some of the goodies that we're going to be able to get from it. So let's go find some tin real quick. We know the Black Forest is pretty close. We did that on purpose. Yay for being intentional. We'll go find some tin deposits. Just going to kind of try to run by everything if I can. If they'll let me. And we're going to stay near the water. We're just going to stay near the water looking for tin. You can't miss it. Super big, bright, shiny, almost looks like shiny gray deposits or silver deposits type of. There's some right here. Here's tin. So here's some tin. So we're gonna spend some time pounding some tin. And I'm not gonna put you through that. I wanted you to see what tin looked like, though. Okay, near water in the Black Forest. So I'm gonna do some collecting of tin here, and then when we've got some tin bars and copper bars, I'll be back. And I'll show you guys exactly what that's going to look like. Exactly what that's going to look like. Let's see. Tin is heavy. Tin is heavy. Let's do this last one. And hey, I'll park it with yeah. Oh, with some tin right there. Ooh, there's a pretty piece. I'm just looking for some scenery. Just some scenery. Okay. All right. All right, everybody. Well, that's the end of this episode here. Hey, if you liked it or you learned something, feel free to give me a like, subscribe to the channel. That would be cool. But most importantly, I love comments, feedback, questions, anything you got, toss them here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.